So here we are at the 12 hours of Sebring here on iRacing. The Alpha Corsa yellow team here fielding of just two drivers for this race. Batchelor and Neal, who is currently in the car qualifying here on his second lap. As you see, this 3.74 miles, 17 turn racetrack carved out of an old airbase is a very, very tough track to master here. There's a reason the hashtag respect bumps became a thing and perfectly fits this track. I'm going to shut up for a bit so you can watch this spectacular qualifying lap from Matt. So as we see Matt coming out of the final turn there, that qualifying lap has put him P12, just 100th off the car in front. As you see, they line up on the grid here, quite a way back, so they've got a lot of work to do, but that means the only way is forward.
Flags in the air, boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
So it's lights out and away we go, and Matt is off to an absolutely blinding start, already overtaking two cars before they've even reached the start line. Little avoiding action there from Matt as the gap on the outside started to close as that LMP2 drifted across, but he is already into 10th place and didn't sustain any damage from that.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, that was so close.
As the LMP2 goes wide there into the hairpin, that is them into 9th place. As we jump forward towards the end of lap 1, an unfortunate steering wheel glitch has resulted in the pit limiter being turned on, and that ends up Matt being dropped down to 12th place. Really unfortunate after that blistering start. We go forward a bit to lap 11 here, and an incident between virtual drivers by Venom and BMC Motorsports Red. It all just stacks up and BMC goes into the back of virtual drivers by Venom. As we hop on board with Scuderia Picard, it seems they get a little bit of oversteer on the exit, which causes them to check up, which then ends up in the incident between the two LMP2s. Lap 22 now, and Matt has come into the pit lane for his first pit stop. And on pit exit, this happened.
You might have a GT3 on exit. Yeah. He's
Bye-bye.
there. Oh my god.
See that again!
As you see on board with the new cold tyres, the rear just gets loose and spears the car into the opposite direction. Destination, tyre wall.
Piece of shit. Well, that was good.
That's alright. We didn't touch a wall.
That was so random.
Here we are on board with Night Shift Racing here on lap 26 behind the GTP, and as you see the GTP was very slow on corner exit and Night Shift just run over the back of them, causing a spin and collision. The new tyres causing chaos here with the GTPs and the LMP2s. Lap 27 now on board with InterRacing Team RB behind this Porsche GTP, and as you see it just gets a little loose there and InterRacing does not have time to react and unfortunately just goes straight into the back of them. That's 2 incidents within 2 laps of a GTP being crashed into from behind by an LMP2. As you see here from the replay cam, the GTP just gets loose on that second apex and that LMP2 just plows straight through the back.
I survived. That's the main thing. I'm out.
I'm in.
So we're the last running LMP2.
Yeah. But we're close to that guy in front.
Oh, we're not out yet at all. It's only an hour and what, 25 in. Look at this.
Bro, if you left the pillar off, you're trying to sabotage me.
No, I didn't.
Easy clapped. I'm scared. I don't like that.
Yeah, but it's absolutely awful.
We jumped to lap 60 here and a little mistake from Thomas there, maybe misjudged his braking point but managed to keep it all under control.
Did he lift?
Oh, this is messy.
If I let him pass, I'll lose an entire another second. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's dying. How do we get away with 0x?
That was the dumbest move ever from that Porsche.
Oh my, that's a BMW. Okay. Oh, with the GT3
The
car.
GT3 that blocked the road. If you'd have stayed out, you could have just gone 3 wide and been fine.
As you saw, things got very messy there. GTP inside, LMP2 in the middle, GT3 outside, and that Porsche just comes across the front of the GTP. If he left a bit of space, everything would have been fine and they would have all made clean overtakes, but luckily the GTP got away unscathed. Then, 1 lap later, this happens.
You fucking asshole. Go!
The Connor amazes me that like that's the premium class, but yet it's slower around the corners and everything.
We hop on board with the Ferrari GTP this time of Scuderia Picar on lap 116. And again, the cold tyres just catching people out as they just tap the tyre wall there and lose their front clamshell. Lap 140 now, back with the Alfa Corsa team. This time the GT3 of Scuderia Picar just misses their braking point and clips the back of the Alfa Corsa LMP2, sending it wide into the hairpin. However, luckily no damage was done and they were able to rejoin. However, this means that the Axel Academy LMP2 car was able to slip on by, and this ended up in Thomas battling over the next couple of laps to regain that place.
off. You've got to slow down, stop being a tool. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Scheisse.
Me.
Here we are a few laps later, and the Axel Academy white car is almost fighting the GTP through this section and ends up going wide. This allows Thomas to slip up the inside onto the back straight and make the pass into 7th place. Lap 154 here with Black 6 Racing, and it looks like they've got a simulator issue. And the car just does not slow down into the tower corner and just plows straight into the wall. That's really unfortunate for that team. So we hop back on board here, and I think we've got a little bit of team radio.
Went and get some drugs. It says you have to have them on a lined stomach. We have nothing in the house, so I've made cucumber salad cream sandwiches.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we are going to leave them to their sandwiches. How British.
Oh my god.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh my god.
Lap 243 here, just pitted with Matt in the car as he's coming through turn 1. Unfortunate bump on exit there.
You fucking piece of shit. Great.
As I say, that bump on corner exit causes the car to turn into a missile with the target locked as the barrier. Nothing he could do, and as you heard, he was not happy, nor do I blame him. So unfortunate with these new cold tyres.
How much is it? Oh, hefty.
Is it bad?
6.5 minutes.
Not as bad as I expected, to be honest. It's like put us out the running though.
Thomas in the car now after the repairs, down in 9th behind this GT3 into turn 1. And we see almost a repeat of Matt's incident earlier, just spinning on the bump over the exit, luckily keeping it out of the wall, and is able to carry on without much incident. As you see from the replay cam, the rear just completely steps out on exit. Nothing he could do, he was a passenger. Here with Axel Academy again, here on lap 361 with the Acura GT3 of Mishima Racing. Into the braking zone for turn 2 and just comes across the front and is turned into a passenger into the wall through turn 2, completely destroying the rear of the car. On board now, as you see, coming down into turn 2. Nothing the driver could do, just straight into the wall. On board with the Acura now. Down into turn 2. Yep, nothing he could do. That LMP2 just came straight across his nose. We finish off now with a collage of both Matt and Thomas's fastest laps from the race. There are only a few tenths between the two on their fastest laps during the race. I'm going to shut up now so you can enjoy just how on the limit they are through every corner to eke out every tenth.
someone stopped to let them past.
As they round the final corner, Thomas takes the checkered flag on lap 365, finishing in 6th place.
It's quite good at night though, you can see a lot because of the markings. Oh, we survived. And we got P6. I said I'd be happy with a top 6, so very well driven, sir.
GG everyone, good races. Got back to where we were.
I honestly think we could have won that if we had had sleep last night.
Yeah, we'd be definitely podium.
As we bring up the standings from the race, they managed to finish in P6 in the LMP2 class, 2 laps down from the car in front and 2 laps up on the car behind, so a nice little bubble either side, with 5 cars out of the total 13 not finishing the race. And here are the results overall. I hope you really enjoyed this recap of the Alfa Corsa Yellow Sebring 12 hours. If you did enjoy this, make sure you leave a like and let us know, and I'm sure we will be releasing more from future events.